In this presentation, I will show you how to use the clone stamp tool to eliminate unwanted items. I'm going to go ahead and start by zooming in because what I'm interested in is removing this string from the image. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom in a little bit. That'll give me a little bit greater control. I'm going to pick the clone stamp tool. And what the clone stamp tool does is take pixels from one area and puts them into another area. So we have a number of different options, as do all the different tools, and then appear here on the options bar. And one of the ones that you'll use most is the brush. So we can control the size of the brush. We can make it very large, we can make it very small. We can control the edge of that brush as to how hard or sharp of an edge it is. And we have some presets that we can pick from to control those different settings. So what I first need to do is pick the area from which I'm going to be taking the pixels. To do that, I'm going to hold down the Alt key. You notice that it changes into a set of crosshairs. And I'm going to first get rid of some of this shadow from the string because that would look unnatural once I remove the string, I still have a shadow. So I'm going to take those pixels from this area, release my Alt key, and then I'm going to go over here and go back and forth. I'm clicking and holding, and I'm going to take those pixels and replace. Now I've got to watch because my crosshairs are getting close to that tuning peg. So I'm going to reset my target. I can do this as many times as necessary to get rid of most. Whoop, and I'm going to back up a little bit. I'm going to reset my target there. So hold down my Alt and clean that part up. And now I'm going to go ahead and do the string. I'm going to use my target as in this area. Go back and forth. And clean that up as best that I can. And then I'm going to reset my target for that area because I need to get rid of some of this. All right. If I go ahead and zoom back out, you can see that looks fairly realistic. I've removed the shadow that was here as well as the string. All right, that concludes on how to use the clone stamp tool in Photoshop to remove unwanted items.